the sports activities that you've just seen, like other athletes, I found that over the years I needed a training program to really stay in shape. I asked a fitness expert to design this workout to do just that. I think it's great. It targets all the major muscles, including what I call the trouble zones. You know what I mean? The buttocks and thighs, the back of the arms, and the old stomach. The areas that need firming up the most. This program is designed so that on busy days after you warm up, you can fast forward to work just the trouble zones you want, or you can do the whole workout and go back to the one or two spots that you really want to rework. Don't think that I've gone through life without having to worry about my figure. At one time, I was 20 pounds heavier. I struggled with my weight and diet just as you have. It's also important as part of this program to visualize in your mind an image of just how you want to look and maintain this image while we work out together. After we're finished with the workout, I'd love to share with you some other techniques that have worked well for me and will also help you to become the best that you can be. I'm going to go now so we can get ready and get started. Before we get started, take a few moments to gather everything you'll need for the workout. Place a sturdy chair nearby, 2 large pillows, your exercise mat, ankle weights, dumbbells, and water. You'll also need a rubber exercise band, pantyhose, or a long towel for the stretches. You'll see that each section of this tape is indicated by its own color-coded title. Lower body exercises are marked with red, the back and ab work is marked with blue, and the upper body with yellow. Hi, I've just finished my warm-up. Make sure that you've done about 5 minutes of rhythmic activity, like riding a stationary bike, using a step machine, or simply marching in place. If you're warm, let's start our workout. We'll begin with gentle limbering movements. Start with your legs turned out, your feet about shoulder width apart. Our first will be arm circles. Circle to the left, then the right, then the left, and the right again. The right hand on right hip and reach. Feel the pull. Left hand on left hip. Stretch it out. Come back to center. Shoulder circles. Now your head to the left, hands together, pull down to the right. Now come back to center. Shoulder circles again. Now head to the right, hands together and pull down to the left. Hands in front, turn to the right, front leg back, heel down. Now to the left, arms come up, heel down and stretch. Repeat to the right, stretch that calf. And once more to the left, arms lift, still stretching that calf. Back to center, and arm circles. 1, 2. Now reach the right arm across and hold. Arm overhead, and open. Reach the left arm across, stretching the tricep. Arms overhead, and open. Again, the right arm across and hold. Open and to the left. Feeling the pull. Bring the arms down, feet together, hands on your hips, and step to the diagonal. Lift your back heel to feel the stretch on the front of the hip. Lean back, front leg straight, left foot points up. Remember to keep your back flat. Bring your feet together, grip your right ankle behind you, and hold. Use a chair if you need to balance. Now step back, bring feet together, step forward to the right diagonal with your right leg, stretching the hip once again. Lean back, back flat, and stretch the hamstrings. Keep the foot pointed up. Grab your other ankle behind you, stretch the thigh. Step back, circle to the left, and the right, and the left, and the right again. Hands together and reach in front of you. Bend your knees, round your back and stretch. Hands on thighs, head up, arch the back. Now round your back. Again. Now bring hands together, roll up, reach high, and open. Now we've just completed our limbering exercises. It's time to move on to the muscle conditioning part of this workout. These are the standing exercises for the lower body. They target the front and the back of the thighs, the buttocks, hips, and thighs. Choose an exercise level that is appropriate for you. If you haven't exercised for 6 months or more, call yourself a beginner and don't use dumbbells. The resistance of your own body weight is sufficient. If you have done weight training regularly for the past 6 months, you are intermediate and can use 3 to 5 pound dumbbells. If you've been weight training for 6 months or more, you're advanced and you can use 5 to 10 pound dumbbells. Okay, now for the squats. I'm standing on a 1-inch board. Feet are shoulder width apart again, hands in front. Now slowly squat. We'll be doing 10 of these squats. To ease into it, I gradually go a little deeper each time I squat. Don't let the knees go further forward than the toes. And remember to keep the back flat, not arched. Okay, to make the second set more challenging, you're going to hold the dumbbells on your shoulders. Do the same. Remember, beginners don't use weights, but if you're intermediate or advanced, make this second set more challenging by holding dumbbells on your shoulders. Move slowly up and down. We're really working the thighs and the buttocks here. Knees stay over the ankles, not too far forward. And turn the feet out, weights on shoulders. We'll do 10 demi squats. We're moving up and down a small amount so the legs never completely straighten out. Bring weights down at your side, feet together, and let's do diagonal lunges. Other side. Remember to lead with your heel, not your toe as you step forward. The lunge is a tough move. The thigh muscles really work. You've got to hold the body steady as you step. Now back to the demi squats. Double time for 10. This shorter range of motion really makes you feel it in the thighs. Okay, now we're going to do one more set of lunges. Other side. We'll do 9 more. Remember to lead with the heel, not the toe. Last one. Bend and back up. Okay, now we're going to put the weights down. We'll go over to our chair. We're going to work the back of the legs, the calves. This move is one that gives your calves a strong, sleek look. Keep your abdomen flat, pelvis slightly tucked. Push up on the balls of your feet and don't arch your back. Now 10 with a single leg only. Press the foot in front and raise up. Now 10 on the other leg. Okay, now let's move to the floor and really start working those hips. These are the lower body exercises performed on the floor. These target the inner and outer thigh, the back of the thigh, the buttocks, and hips. Once again, choose the exercise level that is appropriate for you. If you haven't exercised for 6 months or more, call yourself a beginner and don't use ankle weights. The resistance of your own body weight is sufficient. If you have done weight training regularly for the past 6 months, you're intermediate and can use 3 to 5 pound ankle weights. If you've been weight training for 6 months or more, you're advanced and you can use 5 to 8 pound ankle weights. If you have any history of knee pain or injuries, place the ankle weights above the knee, not around the ankle. Now that you've got your weights on, rest on your elbows. Keep your abdomen pulled in to support your back. Straighten the leg and raise it just high enough so the ankle is in line with the hips. Move in a controlled manner. Don't fling the leg up. We're doing 10 reps. Now turn the foot out and continue for 10. You'll really be feeling this in the hip and buttocks by now. Next set, we'll bend our knee. Raise the foot, point your heel toward the ceiling, keep the back flat, and the abdomen tucked. Almost there. And 10. Now sit back on your heels and stretch your back. Now the other side. Notice while I do these, I keep the back of my head in line with my spine. This prevents undue neck strain. Don't lift your head as you lift your leg. Keep it down. Now turn out the foot. Get ready to bend the knee. Lift the heel to the ceiling. Keep the movement controlled. Don't let the hips twist or let your back arch. Once again, stretch it out. We'll repeat the set. Right leg straight and lift for 10. As you move your leg up and down, I want you to visualize the thigh and buttocks being firm and trim. Remember how important our thoughts are in creating the way we look. Now turn out for 10. Keep your abdomen firm so the back stays flat. Ready to bend the knee. Heel to the ceiling for 10. Hang in there. Don't let the shoulders hunch. Sit on your heels and hold. Now forward. Last set. Looking good. Okay, turn out the foot once more, concentrating on your form. Remember to keep your back flat. Heel comes as high as the hip. Now reach the foot up, knee bent. You're really working now. Hang in there. Great. Stretch it out. Come onto your side and we'll work the outer and inner thigh. I want you to rest your head on your arm with your legs parallel, just like this. I'm going to come up on my elbow just so I can cue the exercises better. We'll do 15 reps. Keep your toes and knee facing forward. Don't let the knee point upward. Keep your abdomen firm so your back doesn't arch. Remember not to roll forward or back. Okay, now I want you to bend the knees so that the thighs form a 90-degree angle with the torso. Keep the abdomen firm and lift the upper leg. Feel that on the side of your hip. A small lift and lower it. the abdomen tight so the back stays supported. Don't let the lower back sag towards the floor. Keep that back flat and reach the leg back. Very good. Now let's work the inner thigh. Okay, now put your leg behind you. Straighten out your bottom leg. Flex your foot. We're going to work your inner thigh. Up, up, and down. Up, up, and down. Keep the knee and toes facing forward. Halfway up, all the way up, and slowly down. We'll be doing 2 sets of 10. Okay, we're going to repeat this exercise one more time. Up, up, and down. 8 more in this set. Okay, now let's change sides and we're going to repeat the exercises. Remember to tuck your abdomen in to support the back. And lift. Stay on the side of your hip. Don't roll forward or back. We'll be doing 15 reps again. Knee and toes face forward. Remember to keep breathing. This will give you more energy to complete the set. Get ready to bend the knees. Last one. Okay, now bend the knees in so the thighs are about a 90-degree angle from the torso. Ready? And take a look at your form. Knees stay at 90 degrees. And 13, 14. Last one. Okay, now come forward onto your elbows and lift your leg. Don't move your back. Keep the abs tight so the back doesn't sag. We'll be doing 15 on this side too. Check your form. Keep that leg coming up. You can do it. 13, 14, 15. Okay, now we're going to put the leg back again, straighten the bottom leg, flex it, and work the inner thigh again. 1, up and down. 2, up and down. We'll be doing 2 sets of 10. Okay, repeat it 10 more times. One more. Okay, great. Now we're going to stretch out the muscles that we just worked on. Let's take off our ankle weights. Get a stretch band towel or pantyhose now to stretch out those muscles. Place the band around the middle of your foot. One leg bent, the other straight. Hold for 10 seconds. You should feel a mild tension on the back of the thigh. Now flex the foot, feeling the stretch in the calf. Hold and breathe. Now slowly move the leg open to the side, stretching the inner thigh. Keep the back flat against the floor. Straighten the bent leg, and gently pull the other leg across the body toward the floor to stretch out the outer thigh. legs. Place the band in the center of the other foot. Hamstring stretch and hold. Now flex the foot, feeling the stretch in the calf. Keep breathing. Now open the straight leg toward the floor to stretch the inner thigh. Press the lower back into the floor. Straighten the bottom leg, bring the leg across, stretching the outer thigh. Put down your band and bend both knees. Grab your thighs behind your knees and gently pull them towards your chest. I would like to stretch the thigh up. Roll on your side. Take hold of your ankle. Bring your heel in toward your buttocks. Tuck your pelvis slightly so your back doesn't arch. Stretch your thigh. On the other side. Feel the stretch along the front of your thigh. Okay, now we're going to come up. Step forward. Stretch the hip. The knee stays over the ankle as you stretch. Again, tuck the pelvis slightly. Feel the stretch on the front of the hip. Change sides. Stretch it out. Okay. Now you'll need to get your chair because we're going to start working out the abdominal muscles and the back muscles. This section targets the abdomen and the back. If you have a history of back problems or injuries, do not straighten the arms on the cobra stretch. Stay on your elbows. If you feel any discomfort on any of these exercises, do not continue doing them. We'll start by working the lower abs with an exercise called the reverse curl. We'll do 2 sets of 10. Curl. Pull in the abdomen as you breathe out. Curl the hips a few inches off the floor. Don't let your legs sway. Use a controlled motion. Lift heels towards the ceiling. Last one. Great. Place your legs on the chair and cross the right leg over the left. Hands behind head, elbows out to the side. The right elbow stays on the floor while we move the left elbow toward the right knee. Pull in the abdomen and repeat. Repeat for 10. Breathing is very important here. And we'll do the other side. The left elbow stays down while we bring the right elbow toward the left knee. Breathing out slowly. Remember to breathe out slowly while you come up. Now for a classic abdominal move, the front curl. By placing your calves on the chair, you really target this important group. Lift from the abdominal. Don't pull your neck up. Breathe out as you lift. Don't pull on your neck. Keep the arms, shoulders, and neck relaxed. Okay, roll over on your stomach. We're going to come up on our elbows and stretch out the abdominal muscles. If you have any back problems, stay on your elbows. If not, increase the stretch by getting up on your arms. Now we're going to do some simple moves that strengthen the back. Extend your arms and legs out, face down so the neck is not strained. Lift the opposite leg to opposite arm, alternating sides. Last one. Place your hands under your forehead and slowly lift up for 10. Keep your feet on the floor. Lift with the back. Keep the arms level. Now let's stretch out the back with the heel sit. Just sit back on your heels and let your arms stretch out and hold. Now we're going to work out the upper body. Get a sturdy chair, and if you're intermediate or advanced, you'll need your dumbbells. The upper body workout. It strengthens and stretches the front and the back of the upper arms, the upper back, the chest, and shoulders. Again, choose the exercise level that is appropriate for you. If you haven't exercised for 6 months or more, call yourself a beginner and use light dumbbells between 1 and 3 pounds. If you've done weight training regularly for the past 6 months, you're intermediate and can use 3 to 5 pound dumbbells. If you've been weight training for 6 months or more, you're advanced and you can use 5 to 10 pound dumbbells. Okay, the first exercise is the dumbbell row. You're going to hold on to the back of the chair, right leg back, your left leg is going to be bent forward. Pull up, keeping the back flat, not turned. Elbow comes straight up, not to the side. Keep the abs firm so the back doesn't sag. And change sides. Knees slightly bent, opposite leg forward. This is one of the best exercises for the large muscles of the back. Keep a flat back as you lift. Only the arm is moving, not the hips. And change sides for another 10. Change sides again. Okay, the next exercise is the push-up, and it still can't be beat for strengthening the chest. Get on your hands and knees, hands beneath your shoulders. Lift your feet to put your weight on your knees. Keep your back and buttocks in line. We're doing 10. Okay, now get your dumbbells and your pillows, and we're going to continue strengthening the chest. This next exercise is a little easier than push-ups, but it's also terrific for the chest and the back of the upper arm. You'll need to lie on your pillows so the back is propped up. Hold the weights above your chest. Here we go. Open and press up. This position lets you move your arms through a wide range of motion, making those chest muscles work a little harder. Keep that back flat. Open and press up. Elbows stay slightly bent. Move in a slow, controlled manner. Feel those chest muscles getting firm. Nine. And last one. Great. Now turn the weights in. Imagine you're pressing a bar. Press and squeeze the dumbbells together. The turn at the top of the motion makes the chest muscles work a little bit harder. stretch band or pantyhose, and we're going to do a fun exercise for the back and the arm. Place the stretch band around your feet. Bend your knees and sit tall. The back is erect. Pull back for 20. You should be pulling your shoulder blades together. Keep the back straight. The abdomen pulled in. Next exercise is one that I love to do when I'm traveling. I do it with my dumbbells with me. I call it the tricep dips. Now to do this, it's very important that you have a very sturdy chair or a low table. Place your hands on the edge of the seat, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. We'll do 10 tricep dips. Your body will angle away from the chair, and with each dip, your elbows point straight behind you, not to the side. One. I love the next exercise because it brings out the tomboy in me. Sit on the chair, rest the arm on the inside of your leg. Your other hand goes behind the elbow for support. Curl up, then lower, to the point where the elbow is still slightly bent, not locked. Now change sides. Again, the elbows against the thigh, the left hand behind the arm for support. Again. Don't let the weight drop quickly, lower it slowly. This is fantastic for the bicep muscles in the front of the arm. And 9, 10, and change. Last set on this side. Feel that bicep getting stronger. One. Let's do one more exercise with that trouble spot area, the back of the arm. Put onto the back of the chair. Keep the arm in tight. And extend back. Upper arm stays next to the body as the lower arm straightens. Keep the abdomen tucked, back flat. Change sides. One last set for the triceps in the back of the arm. Just the lower arm moves, the upper arm stays next to the body. The back stays strong and flat. And remember not to let the head drop down or to let the back round. And 15. Great. Your other dumbbell, and make sure that the weights aren't too heavy. Center with your feet, shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. Work the shoulders. Stand straight, abdomen firm. Lift the weights up just to the shoulder level, no higher. And 10. Okay, now we're going to do one more. Keep your abdomen pulled in so your back doesn't arch. This move gives you strong, shapely shoulders. And 10. To finish, we'll stretch up the upper body. Come down to the floor. Take hold of your stretch band or your pantyhose. Take a wide grip. We're going to stretch the front of the chest. Stretch up and behind. Hold, slowly stretching the chest area. Behind one more time. Reach up and over to the side. Hold. Come up and gently grasp the side of the head. The shoulder drop. Now hand behind your head, stretch down. Keep the body upright. Now the other side. Reach up to the left, pull the right shoulder down. Feel that stretch. Gently grasp the side of the head. Pull the shoulder down once more. Gently pull the middle of the head and stretch. Feel it in the upper back and the neck. Reach up with both hands. Round back and reach forward. And to the side. And the other side. Stretching across the back. Breathe in and slowly out. Open the arms. Fantastic. You finished.